All right, everyone. GM, whatever time zone you're doing this from, super excited to be, having this event with you all, and I think it's quite interesting for us to be a part of this, and I think um, we're super pumped to be having everyone of us here on the same page. This again is your host. My name is El Giod, and I am super excited to be having this session with every one of you. So I'm gonna be making the post, right, for those who are possibly um seeing this on X, right, um so they can join us right on this stream. I think it's one of such streams where we want to ensure that everyone is catching us live, right, and stay ahead, right, of the market curve. And I think we're in this together. So I think it's what it is, and we need to just yeah, talk about what we think the market is doing, and what again we think we've got to possibly discuss about. I think it's one of such moments where we need to employ every form of understanding, that's a word, and certainty, because for me there's so much I think we need to talk about, sorry, so that we can be on the same page and stay ahead of the market uncertainty. I think there's so much, right, really going on right now, and it all begs for us to understand what exactly it is we want to be doing and how we want to be doing all of these I want to be doing. So I for one so think, right, that there's so much would eventually come to realize or possibly learn as we see the market's projection already happening. So it's important for you to exercise a bit of patience and um, determination, so that you just get to be a part of what we're doing. Once again, you're welcome. This is Elgiod. If you want to hang around, please do. There are going to be red packets, especially for those who are streaming on Be Live. So I think it's important for us to state it that way. There's going to be a lot of giftings for you all if you can just keep following. Now I'm gonna be looking at the market analysis for the week, and you all know how we do the thing: analyze the market, draw the conclusions, blah 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 blah, and then we face the market heads on. So this was our last analysis. I was bearish, and in a way I'm still looking at the market in a very, very unusual bias. Once you join, don't forget to subscribe. Elgiod is the name on YouTube. Elgiod is the name on every of our live streaming platforms. So it's interesting, and it would, in my opinion, be exciting if you all can give it all it takes, to get updated by subscribing, turning on your notification bells on YouTube, and looking forward to the next time we're going to be dropping videos. So we're going to be having this lucky crypto giveaway and all of that, just to appreciate folks who've been here. And I think that's part of the way we get going. Bitcoin seems to be sitting on 57k, and a whole lot of thoughts has been the summary of our conclusion, right? What are we doing? What's been going on? Today is Monday, and what's going to be the whole direction, all right, of the whole market for the month, for the week. Welcome everyone to this stream. So how do we get to have an idea of what to expect and how to go about this market this month, right? What's been the market projection for every crypto bull run cycle in the month of September? These and many more of the questions I think we're going to be answering in the course of this live session. So you want to sit back, grab some popcorns, and if you have some very good drink that It's preferably non-alcoholic. You might want to take them and then join us in the middle of all of this, right? I think this is going to be so important and necessary. So once again, you're welcome. Let's begin on a weekly time frame. I'm sorry, I've gotten this call, which I'll be attending to later. And I have tried as much as possible to make you all see that in the past cycles of bull runs, we've always been having this 2-year bull run cycle, which I have in the past demarcated, right, by using. Are we together? Sorry, I've been having these calls. Hello? Sorry, dear. So we need to state the fact that there's so much to be done, and I think it's very, very important for us to take important notes of this statement of fact. What is it by me saying there's so much to be done? I've been able to analyze this market using this particular metric, which I hope to have posted. There will always be a 2-year bull run, and that's it. But this time around, I remember I still have the shot or the screenshot somewhere on my saved document on Telegram, which I will probably still try as much as possible to post or make available, right, in a no distant time, so folks can also try. Yeah, I think it's there. So I'm gonna be cleaning this off, right, if you do not mind. Sounds unusual, right? I'm gonna clean this whole thing off. Yeah, and I'm going to be using the top of the bull cycle as an estimation. This is the top of the bull cycle in the month of December 2017. And yeah, thank you. And it's interesting for us to note that it's important for us to note that the top of the bull run could be used as a metric to defining, right? If this is your first time of joining, please exercise patience, try to stick around, follow, drop some likes. I would appreciate that so very much. So do not be in a hurry. We would try as much as possible to make this whole live session interesting. If only you could be so patient. Now, this was the top of the 2017 2018 bull run. All right, I mean, it must have considerably started from the moment we broke the previous high. So I think we're going to be calling this a previous high. Let me take off this horizontal, this vertical ray. I'm going to be taking this horizontal ray again and bringing it to the top. This was the top of the bull run cycle in 2013 2014. We got to this top, and that was obviously after we had broken this top. Take note of this. I'm just trying to create some important points so that we can on the long run understand what exactly it is we've been trying to say. So when we broke this top, right, very expressly, then we had this run, right? This run was gonna last 394%. I'm gonna be using magnets to strong magnets. I hope. Oh my god, it's not. I thought I could keep the drawings there. Oh my god. So I wish. Oh my god, it's not gonna work. All right, so whichever way, let me just show something. So it was like 300% plus almost 400% here, right? 2014 bull run. Then we broke this top, right? When we broke the top, that was, I mean, that maybe that's gonna be like the best time to define the bull run in proper. So right, we broke this particular top also. I'm gonna put a symbol somewhere here. So that's a symbol. So I'm gonna replicate that same symbol all across the top I'm gonna be mentioning. So you have that also. All right, so we broke that top. This was a 2000 and I think it's same here. We had a couple of runs, April 2013, and this is gonna be like December 2013. So we broke this top right here in November 2013. Techniques of the month November and how important the months of November are in the bull cycle. Now we broke this top right here on the Yes, 27th of February 2017. And so from that breakage, permit me to use that word, we recorded, or we have a record of Bitcoin climbing about that, and that's going to be the biggest bull run ever for Bitcoin. Some 14x, right? So that's almost 15x, 1,500% increase on Bitcoin, and that's very solid and very tough, right? So that's it. And you would, if you want to make a very more elaborate study on this, you need to go check the moment when we had the Bitcoin halving. And this is one of the reasons why I'm still thinking hanging around in this market with a bias might be a very, very great way to scaling. And what do I mean by that? I'm saying this because there are more tendencies for us to take note of or consider being bullish, because we just had the bull of the Bitcoin halving this particular year. Now, following this particular break of structure of this all-time high or this Bitcoin top, and this one happened exactly here December 2020, and after that we've seen the Bitcoin market having a very obvious certain bullish run that was like 300%, right? I mean, look at that, right? But look at these guys, this is just the moment we've just broken this, and there's still no run. Would you consider that we're not going to be having like at least 20% upward at the very least? This is 1,500, right? This is 250. I don't know how I'm going to be calculating the variation so we can know the changing factor, because it's quite uncertain. The progression of the geometry is not something constant, and by that I mean if we go do the estimation of, or the subtraction of the increment between year and year, we got some 400%, as assumingly, like in assumption, and then this gave us a 1,500% to 400%, and the next one is like 1,500, right? 400, 1,500, and then the last one is like some 250 or what have you, right? Yeah, so 400 percentage, 1,500 percentage. I mean, we have some irregularities, quote unquote, on the Bitcoin percentage expectation following the breakage of the previous all-time high. So what now we've got 400%. We're going to plus that with 1,500. We're going to plus that with 400, 1,500, then 250, right? 400. Let me do the math again. Let me use all, not just some. So this gave us how many percent? Sorry, 400, and then this gave us how many percentage increase? 1,500. Okay, I think I'm right. And then that gives us 250. So plus 250, we're gonna be dividing by that by 3. You have an average of 700%. But if you're gonna be using the progression of the 1,500 percentage increase in the previous bull cycle, I mean the last one before this last one, which is the 2017-2018 bull cycle, which was the biggest, 1,500, and we use the last one as an estimate to know what exactly is going to be the constant or the n factor for the possibility of a new percentage, where you can actually do a mathematics, a very simple mathematics. I'm going to be showing it to you all right here, and this mathematics is me just simply doing 1,500 divided by 250. So we're having 6 as the factor, 6 as the factor, which would mean that if dividing 1,500 by 250, we've got 6, then we're going to be dividing 250 by 6, we're having 42% from the top. So that means at the very least we should be looking at some 42% increase, and 42% increase would mean at least, worse still, we should be seeing something like 98k, 100k, and that implies the possibility of 100k. So this is one of the reasons why I think bringing the narrative that I'm expecting 100k price action for Bitcoin is not superfluous, overbloated, or anything that is unachievable, unattainable. Now, that being said, I think we can actually be on the same page. I am explaining one fact. Let's do quiz. What chart are we on? Just let me know what chart we are on. The answer is BTC. So what chart are we on? If you know the answer, I think you can actually let me know. So okay, we're gonna be using pep. It's gonna be like for like 8 persons, those who can be very fast. What chart are we on? What market chart? So you've got the choice to answer. If you can be very fast, right? If you can be very fast, just each person is gonna share a pool of 8,000 PEEP token. And I want to see those who are very, very fast, paying attention to those who've been staying around. So I think that for me is one big deal. What am I big deal? That we have not yet, guys. Don't get carried away. Don't get carried away. Don't be in a hurry to go sell off all your coins, right? And I know sometimes it can be so painful because I still did sold my coins, but now I'm beginning to think it's about time for me to begin to get back on this, right? So yeah. So one person is right already on the quiz. You've got 20 or less than 20 seconds more to go. So I think we've just got some 1 persons or 2 persons right now, 3 maybe. I'm going to be checking out on that and see what we have on our other platforms of communications. Please drop your concerns, your comment, and let's have this whole live room actively engaged, right? That's very much important. So hello everyone. So I think I'm not saying more greetings and people are not similarly communicating. Guys, so think of this, that we drill the market P&D array, premium and discount array from here like that. You can see the market actually obviously seem to have seated clearly on that region. I'm gonna be certainly going on a very long time on a long. I would open a buy position right now on Bitcoin. The reasons are very simple, guys. The truth is we are in a very, very funny market, and by that I mean there's so much we need to have a thought, and I cannot explain why, because I'm beginning to think that every other markets are going to be going bullish, and by that I'm speaking of you know, Bitcoin, Euro, and then what's it called, and then this dollar, the DXY, is going to be going downwards. Let me try and also make this post available for those who might want to, you know, look at this. So guys, let me know what you're doing. So guys, I think it's interesting. So don't forget, we're going to be talking about Token2049 event. I'm probably going to so those who might want to be getting interested in what I'm doing, don't forget to subscribe, drop your greetings, I plead, right? So let me tell you if we got the answer right. On real, this is not real, this is not real, this is not real. No, okay, this is a quiz. Okay, 30% got the answer right, so that's interesting. I think the person that got the most, I can't even explain. Okay, computer 2, no king. Interesting. Some dudes really got the answer well. So please don't forget to try to follow what we're doing right here and be part of it. Okay. All right. So I think a minute. I think you're gonna be having a very, very funny bull run, and by that I mean you want to see you'll be seeing a market where everything is just gonna change in your very eyes, and I think everyone has a right to doing what they think is best. And so now I'm gonna remove this P&D array. We are seeing a weekly time frame analyzing the market. So come to think of this, look at this. We have just broken above, but we've not broken really above, because if we're gonna be calculating the real, you know, percentage of breaking, or like 6%. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about like 40-50% at least. In all reality, I'm going to be expecting like 100%, right? Because we just have more big tech joining Bitcoin. Just imagine we have 100%. 100% is just implying 140k, 138k thereabout, as you can see on the screen. Now, take for instance, I'm going to be trying to understand what this is. I've tried asking myself, is this a bullish flag, or is this some kind of wedge? And if you want to take this from a line graph, which is one of such important graphs that gives us a very genuine bias of what we think the market is doing, it is more of a wedge, and that's the truth. And by that I mean there are possibilities for us to have something like, as you can see here, I don't know if you can see that chart. We have something like that, we have something like that, right? We have something like, of course it looks like this, but eventually it's like this, and then from there we have something like this, right? Okay, are you seeing that? So okay, sorry, that's a mistake. I'll explain. So something like this is playing out. This did not come down. This is attempting to come downwards, but there are possibilities for us to first go like this. And so those are one of the, I mean, it's all risky, right? Kind of, because now what you get to see right here is that this is a wedge, a falling wedge. And until we break up over here, we're not bullish. And until it, so even if we get to this top, we're still very much within the zone. So I'm saying this so that you all can know that, see, the matter, right, of the projection of this market is all dependent on many factors, and saying that is not in any way to bring demeanor to those who are thinking we are bearish. In fact, I had a position of being bearish last month, and that's the truth. But whenever you look at the candle printings, you want to be following the market consistently. So the last week's candle closed bullish, and that was the second week in the month of September. And then we have the new week candle, which is similarly opening from the bottom. And this perspective, you all know how it works. When it's open from the down, it closes upward. So it's open from down. I mean, a typical example of this three candle play out is what you would probably be seeing yeah, here. Okay, let me use a very direct and correct one. Okay, yeah, this is it. So it all depends anyway. So you have this bearish, okay, bullish, then we're expecting the one that opened downwards to close upwards bullishly, but it all depends, and that's why this thing is a game of risk. So for me, I think, in my opinion, even though this looks like a falling wedge, which obviously it is, I still want to think that owing to the fact that we have these expectations of the pattern the Bitcoin market keeps over the previous bull cycles, and by that I mean the way it runs some huge percentage after the halving. We had the Bitcoin halving April this, I think it was April, yeah, April this year. So it's been how many months since the halving? May, June, July, August, September. So 5 months since the halving, and I think we've not seen the expected run or rally that really gives us a sense of this is a bull run. And so once that is not there, we still cannot say we have gotten to the top of the bull run, and that would withdraw the curtains that we are already bearish. And so that's one of the reasons why I keep saying, even if we get to 48k, you can check my previous videos, I made mention of this so much. Even if we get to 48k, that doesn't mean that we are bearish, right? It all depends. It all depends. I'm gonna be taking a break. We're gonna be right back. I want to talk about token 2049, and yes, I would also want to give us a market news on what I think is happening with the market. So stay safe, stay put, don't jump out. Peace to you. Enjoy the break. Yeah. Hello everyone, we're so back. So sorry we had to just take that break, and I think it's kind of important. So we want to first off, don't forget to market on the fair zone. Don't forget this is 36. If you've got money, this is gonna be like the best time to begin to buy back everything you want to buy, right? Just leave it. So I think it's what it is. Now, what do we got token 2 or 49? What is it about, and what are the market news? Maybe we should start off with market news first. I've been trying to hunt around the important the important gem coins around there. I think it's important, right? So before we begin to dive more into what could be the gem coins and what have you, I think let's look into the market news, right? We've been having talks around news trending left and right about um apps sorry, about fraud and scams, and insecurity on some certain investors funds. I think that's on one side. So right, so some $41 million in Ethereum was sent to Binance. What happened? So we all seem to be moving their coins. What's going on? Is Bitcoin crash? Is Bitcoin crash to 20k minutes? Peter Skiff want many talks. I want to tell you something, guys. This is where you begin to buy back the markets. I'm serious. I really wish I had so much fun right now, and I'm thinking I don't know what to do. That we could just begin to buy back the market. So because now you've got to buy the fear, right? We have just haven't gotten above that gotten above the expected targets for post halving price action. And since that hasn't happened, I think there is still no tenable reason for us to think, right, that on the finality we're very bearish. I'm saying this so that everyone can actually begin to look right introspectively and find reasons to think of the market in a bullish stance. So let me just pick out the news and draw some things for y'all to see. BTC liquidity zones at 70k and 47k hold key to price action. So I'm saying this so you all can actually look into the fact that I made mention of something very, very similar to this in the previous time. All right, we're gonna be doing some of that quiz again. So okay. What news? What can I use to? Oh, okay. Let me just ask. I hope you all can actually answer this without any bias, and I hope you all can actually get to share from this reward. Okay, let's make this 10k. What is the streamer's name? So I hope you get to answer that correctly, so that when you see the name, you do not let's get some 10% sharing that in 30 seconds. If anyone can be so fast enough, or maybe we should just make it 60 seconds, and to give ample time for folks who want to contest. So this is the news you've got here. Bitcoin traders sharply watch possibly liquidity zones. Especially at lower low and lower high zones. According to data from CoinGlass, BTC has lesser large liquidity concentrations in the area after passing through major liquidity point on 5th of August and 16th of September. Based on analysis by crypto trader Binance BTC USD has zoomed out by taking out a big liquidity cluster down below the 50k dollars on the 5th of August dump. Following the analysis added that a more bigger clusters in close proximity, and is that the higher levels are sitting at 70k lower highs, right, and 47k lower lows, meaning that that's a variation, and that is a very, very funny one, and funny in the sense that it only pictures Bitcoin, right, grappling between or struggling between 47 and 70k, meaning that there's still no liquidity resting above 75k, 80k, 100,000k. Right, so the BTC US liquidation heat map shows that there are large liquidation clusters at 70k and 72k, and liquidation leverages are 41.51 billion and 39.86 billion respectively. If Bitcoin arrives at this level, traders who have leverage at this level will be liquidated out, making Bitcoin more liquidity and subsequently increasing the pricing. So I think we are right here attempting to find the truth. So traders are currently holding $1.8 billion in short position at 65K and $993.4 million in long position at 52K. So the average seemed to be somewhere 50 something K and all of that. And there is still not much volume, but I'm trying to look at the candle points playing, right? Nobody got the answer right. Why? Look at the writing. I think someone just got it right. Just one person. One person just got it right now. One person. One person. Oh my god. Only one person. Interesting. Vidovar. Wait a minute. Pablo was when I got it right. Only Pablo. So I think that's quite interesting. So, guys, this is my perspective and my bias on what I think the market is going to probably be doing. And I'm thinking that whatever it is you all can see with this news, it's just going to be a part of it. Do not draw the conclusion so quickly. I think we see a very, I'm going to be emphasizing the word very bullish market. You don't want to be in a hurry, all right, to conclude that we are no longer bullish. You want to be right around and be updated, right? So, and that's very much important. So the news you've been getting is many new tokens been listed, I think, on HTX and also Binance. So Neuro has been listed, and I've been watching this Neuro coin. I think I'm even trading it. Guys, I hope I'm not going to be getting myself to be beaten, like biting myself in the leg. Really, I'm looking at the coin right now, and it's very funny. I'm on a long on Euro. I hope that's a very wise long position I just took right there. I hope so also myself. And probably I should have waited. I cannot tell. But let me just, I don't know what to even say right now. But of course, I have the buyer. So this is token 2049. It's an event that bring leading voices and crypto together in Singapore. I'm so sure of that. And a lot of folks travel there. A lot of exhibitions, a lot of speakers, a lot of companies. So anyone can actually get a ticket. So I think that it's an event that takes place between the 18th of September and 19th of September. A lot of folks are gonna be traveling. The ticket is obviously sold out right now, as you can see, and then you can actually pay for the ticket. Like if I were to go, I would either pay with USDT or pay with crypto. Let's say I click pay with crypto. I'm just giving you updates about token 2049, which takes place in Asia, and this is gonna be like the cost. Regular is gonna be like $1,000, right? Special assets already sold out, and see people already paying heavily. So, and this is aside from traveling costs, and so this pass grant access to token 2049 speaking sessions, networking app, exhibition hall, breakfast, lunch, and coffee, daily networking drinks reception, nothing around the accommodation, and some other private excursions. So I think that's all about that. So if you've got a phone, you want to prepare like 7K to go to, what am I just saying? Let me say 4K or 5K if you're in Nigeria. It's gonna cost you somewhere around that in total. So, and I think that's all I've got to say about token 2049. So it's a premier crypto event organized annually in Dubai and Singapore, where founders and executives of the leading Web3 companies and projects share their view on the industry. So this is it, the shine light on the global development, what's been trending, the unique updates that's been going on, just to the hint that they could widen the perspective of everyone on the ecosystem and its vast opportunities and things that's been going on in the whole ecosystem. So yeah, it brings Web3 industry unites entrepreneurs, investors, developers, industry insiders, and global media. So I think that's what Token 249 is all about. So I think we can actually agree with the fact that with us that so it's a needful, in a context, needful event, right? That we cannot just sideline, in my own opinion. So I hope you all are enjoying this video. Let me do some lucky crypto. A lot of folks are not getting the answer. Let me use another quiz, right? So what am I talking about? The answer is token 49. It's token 2049. What page am I on? So let's do some thank you also. Probably, what page am I on, right? Let me see what event is going to be happening. What event is happening? What crypto event, let me put it that way, is starting on 18th. So I think I want to see what who is going to be getting it. Okay, so we're going to have some 12 persons, so let's make it 20. Contesting for that, we've got time. I think the answer is available for everyone actually to give to us. And see, the partners are very huge, a lot of them, a whole lot of them. And that's very huge. So you see, it's having a lot of I wouldn't say competitors. It's having a lot of supports from different angles, and that's pretty much it. I think you find Binance there, you find Microsoft, you have OpenAI, Standard Chartered, a lot of banks, a lot of yeah. So I think that's all I've got to say right now. So 3% I've gotten that right. So I think my analysis is still very much clear. I am very much bullish, even yeah. So I think we will have to look at the market from its angle and probably understand what exactly it is we would be saying from the market. Bias. So look at Solana right now. It's giving a bias. So 8% is already right now. 8% are right. I've got some 120 followers. That's interesting. So I do not know, but in a way, I'm still very much of the opinion that we are very much bullish. So I hope we have the market playing all the way bullishly and turning upward. There's a new row on ETH that is really, really down 40 something percent today, and I am not sure, and I don't know how long it's gonna be taking to recover. So we have 8 persons getting the answers right, and then the IS happens to be maybe Ali. So I think that's all. So guys, it's interesting having you all around, and I hope you all can actually understand this. So you want to stay safe. I'm gonna be looking at coins that has been on the top of my radar. Yeah, we're looking at Maneki, for instance. It's been one of the cheap coins I've been really watching, and I think yes, look at that. Look at that. I've been waiting for this coin to it has broken this structure, gotten back right here, and I think this is a point. Shouldn't have gotten down from the this is 16th, right? It rallied that much. Look at that. 21% all the way. And then you see that. So I think Maneki is gonna do very well, in my opinion. And I'm very much certain that word that we're just getting started on all of this we've been discussing. So yeah, thank you, Ali. I hope you all have been able to enjoy your the lessons in this whole discussion. So let me know what you're thinking, and let's take a break. I'm gonna be right back. Break time. Peace out. right, everyone, you're welcome once again. Super excited to be having us again while we draw the curtains for today's overview and intro to what we've been doing. Quick one. I think it's very, very important for us to look at the newly listed tokens on most exchanges, not just on DEXs, but majorly on sexes. I think you all know that memes has been top of the tokens, and in a way, that's one of the reasons why I begin to lose interest in this bull run, because the way we have memes coming out every day is quite scary. It's more like this bull run is more of memes and then no real utility, and that was one of my red flag for this bull run, if you would call it so, because I also thought, what is the meaning of all of this that we're seeing? So now let's look for some coins that possibly had some everything you're seeing here. Most likely 80% of these is going to be memes. So I'm serious. So look at this. My dog is a dev, you know, non KYC the tile and KYC. I don't know how this one got to this price. The price of the token is, I'm gonna be checking this, $28 per token, and its market cap got to $605 million. Non KYC the exchange. I don't know what websites they've gotten. I don't know when they got listed. NKYC. But that's a very good narrative. The name is very, very funny. Supply 21 million pieces, and the all-time low, $27. Right? That's yesterday. What launched a few moments ago, and then I've been asking myself, what is this? And so the about exchange token, the non-KYC exchange token is this. The BNB killer, nothing more. Exchange token, nothing more. And so all of those are beginning to make us to know that there's a threat on the bull markets, right? And I'm being honest. So you begin to ask yourself, what coin? Look at this non-KYC. Look at the exchange. See this? Some HTML encoded what have you, right? Token. And so where are the teams? What is this? How do we get here? So these and many more are the things that we keep asking ourselves every now and then, especially when it comes to defining or understanding what the Bitcoin market is all about, and the bull run for this cycle is really portraying. So it's not interesting for me, and I don't find it exciting at all. So all of the coins that are launched in recent times are a joke, and it's really making, and maybe I'm going to write on this one of these days. So just think of that, and of course understand the plight I've been trying to state. So Token2049 is going to be starting like next tomorrow, 18th of September. It's going to span for how many days again? If you're with me, you should be able to state that. I'm going to be bringing you back to the home page. Here you go. So token metrics, token 2049. It's an event that's going to be running for I think 3 days, 18th to 19th. Okay, 18th to 19th. So the event is gonna be like at Marina Bay Sands, and yeah, it's also gonna be the one of Dubai is gonna be like next year. People could see the ticket for Dubai right now, May and April, 30th of April to 1st of May. So you can also pay same token 249 global. I think the price is also gonna be like some what's it called? It's not even cheaper, $400, right? Interesting. So I think that's all I've got to say about Token of 249. It's an event. You get to learn what's been the narrative, the trends, and the updates in the crypto Web3 blockchain ecosystem in general. So I think that's going to be all from my end today. I want to say, stay safe with your old trading enterprise. Don't over leverage. If you want to go maximum, let's say 10x. The market is very uncool. And I'm saying this so that you can know that, see, you need to exercise every lot and every bit of patience for you to see the possibility of the profit you're waiting for in the market playing out. And so that's all from my end. I don't know if you've got questions for me. Let me check through the live rooms and see. All right, so So the new 100 plus folks will just join us on Binance Live. It's great having you around. On those of you viewing this on YouTube, please and please try to follow. Right, let's get some, new levels on our platform. Subscribe, that's a better word. Please do subscribe. Please do subscribe. Please do subscribe. Right, so okay, I think in the absence of no question, we're gonna be taking a break and calling it a bow out. So we're gonna meet some other time again. Maybe tomorrow, maybe next tomorrow, whatever time it's gonna be, I'm gonna let you know. Peace and stay safe. Bye.